All right, turn around and say showtime.
Showtime. I got a director.
Showtime. That's how I would have said it.
I don't know what's going on here.
Good luck.
You too, brother.
My friend and I hop into a tournament at the World Series of Poker. The buy-in is $2,200, but first place is nearly $500,000. Like, I could buy a house if I win this thing. Starting stack is $40,000. Not dollars, unfortunately. They're just play chips. But if they were dollars, my stack is like the stock market in 2008. Bad trade, poor investment, bad opportunity. I plummet all the way down to crumbs. So far, it's been a pretty bleak investment.
I am officially the shortest stack in this tournament. I am like the mouse in the pantry, and the cat is in the kitchen, swiping away.
I'm on death's door when I look down at an ace. The player to my right raises, and I'm about to be blinded out of the tournament. So I don't think I'll get a better one than this. I close my eyes and hope for the best. We flop an ace. This player places a small bet, and the other guy folds. We're up against pocket nines. And we hold. We're back. We triple up to just over starting stack.
All right, we got a little life. That's quite the scenario. Mouse got a piece of cheese, Yeah, I got like 45K, but we're paying the big blind next hand, so we still have 10 bigs. All right, we're in the big blind. We gotta win another hand.
I immediately walk back to the table and look down at 9-8 of diamonds. Oh boy, if someone raises, I can't fold. And if action folds to the small blind and he goes all in, I have to call. It sounds crazy on paper, but our hand has way too much equity for the amount of chips that I have. I hope it doesn't come to that, but players fold one by one until action's on the small blind, and he puts me all in. I make the call and get horrible news. We're dominated against Queen 9 offsuit. The flop brings no help. But we turn a flush draw, and we river a flush! I can't contain my excitement. You can see how pumped we are.
We doubled and then found another double. We're sitting with 80,000. Feels pretty good. Much better than the alternative. The alternative is we have 2 feet in the grave in a box under the dirt. 42 people pay. There's 65 left. Never mind, there's 69 left. Nice. Let's go make some money.
I continue to battle and win a small pot. As I'm raking in my chips, I get a jolting surprise. My buddy gets eliminated, but I get moved to a new table. The first hand, I look down at a suited ace. The button raises to 12,000, and the small blind calls. There's so many chips in the middle, and there's a great chance to steal it.
All in.
I go all in. The button snap folds, but the small blind thinks about it for a while. If he calls, we're playing a 250,000 chip pot. But he folds! He later told me he had king queen. We pick up 30,000 chips before looking down at ace-jack offsuit. I raise to 12,000. The small blind puts in a re-raise to 36,000. I decide to make the call. We flop an ace. He continues betting for 25,000, and I make the call. The turn card is a 4, and he checks to me. I decide to check it back, and the river card is an 8. He checks again. With less than 2/3 pot remaining, I effectively shove all in. This player shows pocket jacks and tosses them into the muck. We get really lucky and scoop in another massive pot.
Holy shit, we are cooking. Have you ever heard of the metaphor where they put 30 rats in a jar and then the biggest rat like eats all the tiny ones? Well, there's only 56 rats left and 42 of them are gonna get cheese. That's what I'm trying to say here. And the cheese is worth $4,000 at a minimum. We're on a 10-minute break. I might actually go grab a real slice of cheese because I need to fucking eat.
14 players away from the money, I look down at king 9 offsuit in the big blind. Blinds are up to 4,000, 8,000. Under the gun raises to 16,000. I defend my big blind, and I flop top pair. I decide to check, and my opponent bets 20,000. It's a rather large wager, but I can't fold. The turn card is a 10. I check, and he continues betting for 56,000. It's the biggest bet I've faced thus far, but I don't really know what to do. You only have 30 seconds to make a decision, so I just immediately throw in the time bank to give myself some more time before deciding my hand is too strong to fold. So I make the call, and the river card is another jack. I check once more, praying that this player checks, but he puts me all in. This is going to decide my tournament. When the pressure's the highest, this is where capable players find a lot of bluffs. But is he bluffing? We're losing to ace king, king queen, a jack, pocket aces, ace queen. It's really tough to be bluffing here. You'd have to have missed hearts or like a low pocket pair. I eventually decide to fold. He later told me he had ace queen offsuit. We are 4 players off the money, but now we're crippled down to a short stack.
There's 44 left, 42 players pay. I am one of the shortest 3 stacks remaining in the tournament, and then everyone else has piles. So it's really, really close. There's like a tiny stack that is all in right now. It's me and this other guy. I'm basically 50-50 to get a min cash or bust. So I don't know, it's a really big sweat.
One of the short stacks is all in, but he turns a flush.
Oh my gosh. The short stack won, which means, whatever, you know what it means.
I'm not going to spell it out for my opponents, but it means that I'm on the chopping block. Another short stack is all in, and this time I really need her to lose.
Ace deuce.
All in play shows queen of
against
spades,
queen
5 of
five.
diamonds. Has
We
been
need
called by
ace
the
deuce
ace
to
of
win.
clubs, 2 of spades.
Ace and
Flop
flop.
is.
Ace of flop.
Flop is 10 of
Are
spades,
you
5
fucking
of spades,
kidding me?
8 of hearts. Turn is a 4
3.
of hearts.
River 3.
River is
3 from heaven, from space. Mars, Jupiter. Who called that? Elon, thank you.
She gets eliminated. We're on the stone bubble. We're 1 player away from making $4,000, but I'm the shortest stack remaining.
Sweet Jesus. I have 1.7 big blinds. I need a Christmas miracle in October, dude. This is bad. God. It's me again.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There's an all-in call on the stone bubble. If someone gets eliminated here, then we make the money. Holy hell. As soon as I call to the big man upstairs, 2 people just snap, go all in. This is insane. Oh, there's 2. Oh, there's an all-in over here too, dude.
There's a huge crowd, and the shorter stack gets eliminated. We made the money. We've locked up $4,000.
$4,000? Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. You are in the money.
Play continues on, and I'm literally forced all in.
I don't have chips. Big blind first, yeah.
But surprisingly, I pick up ace-king in a forced all-in spot against ace-10. I flop top pair, and we get a double up. It's not much to celebrate because I'm still on death's door, but Frankie comes over to give me some luck. I picked up a-king, and I shove all in. We're up against queen-8 offsuit.
All right, baby. King in the window again. No! Stop it. Deuce of spades. That gets it done. That gets it done. We're rich.
Frankie's more excited than me, as we're back up to just over starting stack. Blinds are all the way up to 6,000, 12,000. I go all in trying to steal the blinds in the last hand of the day, but the big blind wakes up with an ace. We have to get really lucky.
10 in the window. 3. 10. 10. Yeah.
We win back-to-back-to-back all-ins, and we secure ourselves a bag for day 2. There's only 29 players left for my flight, and tomorrow we'll be playing for $500,000.
135,000 marked up. 10 bigs. It's healthy. That's plenty. We were on death's door 4 times. The rat who never died.
Now, this tournament is so big that there are 4 flights, and then we all merge into one big field for day 2. So out of like 2,000 entrants, less than 150 players remain, and I'm one of them. First place is nearly $500,000. The first shuffle of the day, I look down at ace-10 offsuit. This is an eerily similar spot to one that I had a few months ago. I was deep in a tournament with only 3 tables left. I had this exact holding with my exact stack size, and I went all in. I lost to king 10. I was devastated, but I studied the spot afterwards, and it turns out I was supposed to min raise. You want to preserve your stack, even though I'm super short. So in my head, I know that I'm supposed to min raise, but I'm scared. I don't want to get re-raised by a player behind me.
On.
So I just go all in. A player in middle position goes all in as well. Action folds to the small blind, who re-jams a massive stack. I know immediately that I'm in trouble. He has pocket tens. We need an ace, or else our day is over immediately. He flops top set. Just like that, our day is over. I didn't communicate the amount of frustration I felt in this moment. I locked up $4,000. That's great. I profited $2,000 on this tournament, but I feel like I failed myself because I prepared for this spot, and then when the spot came, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. There will be more tournaments. Hopefully next time I can make the right decision.